Ra was the source of the great Pesajet. The first gods he created were Tefnut, the origin of moisture, and Shu, the air that propels seeds far to take root in a new land, and that fills the sails of boats, blowing men from Eneb Hedjeb all the way south to Wasset in only 2 weeks if the Nile River is high, perhaps 2 months if it's low. But no matter what, that wind makes the journey possible. The point is, Tefnut and Shu were important. Tefnut and Shu had 2 children. First, Jeb, the earth in all its loamy, wormy fertility, in all his rock that allowed humans to build pyramids, in all his dust and sand that made everyone appreciate the Nile River even more. Second, Nut, the sky whose sparkle danced above, giving that tiny but essential glimmer of hope to human dreams, without which the feebleness of human lives would be brutally exposed, leaving them aghast. It was only at the next generation down, the great-grandchildren of Ra, that one found Jeb and Nut's children, Horus the elder, Osiris, Nephthys, Set, and Isis. That was the order of things. The structure of the great Besejet makes sense. After all, nothing good could happen without air and rain, earth and sky, Shu and Tefnut, Jeb and Nut. Yet Tefnut noticed that the ones who got attention were those at the bottom of the great Besejet, that shiftless generation. Well, Horus the elder, there wasn't much bad to say about him, because there wasn't much to say at all. He seemed satisfied playing lackey to Ra. But Osiris, what kind of idiot was he to climb into that box when Set invited him? Anyone could see it was a coffin. Anyone could see the glint in Set's eyes, the obsession with annihilation. And Nephthys, who could take her seriously? She tricked Osiris into fathering her son Anubis, tricked the husband of her sister. All right, okay, she'd helped Isis find the pieces of Osiris when Set beheaded and dismembered him, but really now. And Set, nothing good could be said about Set. The only one worth even a spoonful of salt was Isis. Then Isis made that snake from mixing Ra's drool with clay and got him to reveal his true name to her. Trickery. Add the 5 of them together, and what did you have? Stupidity at best and vileness at worst. A slop of deceit and self-centeredness. That humans should worship them was evidence of idiocy. But now look what had happened. Just look. Osiris had called Isis the sweet wind that refreshes. The name spread. Anubis called her that, then other deities, then humans. And Isis had the nerve to embrace the epithet as though it were deserved. The sweet wind that refreshes. How dare she? Shu was the god of good winds. Yes, he had conceded storms to Set's rule, but that's all. Every breeze, every breath came from Shu. In sweetness, everyone knew sweetness was a taste, and taste depended on moisture. So, really, sweetness belonged to the realm of Tefnut, the goddess of moisture. Furious, Tefnut went straight to Ra. Do you know what people call Isis now? The sweet wind that refreshes. Justly so. What? After that stunt she pulled with the snake venom? You should be the last to mouth that epithet. It's just a few words. Didn't you create the cosmos from words? Let's not quibble, Tefnut. It's evening. I'm tired, little one. Don't belittle me. Call me sweet. We can't praise both of you for sweetness. Then reserve sweet for me. Call me the sweet water that refreshes. No, better call me the sweet water that gives life. Relax, Tefnut. Go rain a while. You need it. Me? You're the one that needs it. You'll see. Tefnut left angrily. She ran till her feet were raw like Isis's when she ran after the floating coffin. Tefnut left a bloody trail all the way to Nubia. There she transformed into a lioness, for she and her brother husband Shu had played lion cubs when they were small. In this feline body she could run forever, with the wind whistling past, then run faster until she couldn't hear anything, no epithets at all. Egypt grew dry and drier. The sun still crossed the sky. That was Ra's duty after all. But without moisture, the brilliance blinded, the heat blistered, the dry parched. Tongues swelled, then cracked. Fingernails and claws crusted and crumbled to dust. Meanwhile, Tefnut stormed through Nubia, causing rain. Nubia flooded, while Egypt burned. The lioness grunted, growled, roared. It served them right. Beside himself, Ra paced as though an idea would come if he kept moving. Thoth, the tongue of Ra, could barely move from the razor-thin splits across his body, but he forced himself to twist past the pain and speak truth. He called Ra stubborn, foolish. He said sun and moisture needed one another. Hadn't Ra learned anything from Ma'at, the divine order of the cosmos? Tefnut must be lured back to Egypt before everything and everyone blended with the sands. Ra listened with his sliver-thin, dried-out ears. He sent Shu to persuade Tefnut to return. He sent Thoth, too. Thoth could convince anyone of anything. Thoth preceded Shu to Nubia. The sight of the lioness shocked him. She was more huge, more terrible than the worst monster. He changed into a baboon, for had he approached the goddess in his godly form, she would have easily slain him. He bounded after her, barking for attention. When she turned to him, he said, "Come here, Tefnut, most honorable one. Come home to the comforts of Egypt." Her yellow eyes bore into him. She stepped forward. Thoth thought of honey, of warm summer rain, of survival. Egypt loves you, most honorable one. Egypt needs you, most honorable one. Egypt misses you. Say it, rumbled Tefnut. Most honorable one. Tefnut shed her feline body and accompanied Shu and Thoth to Egypt, where she was known ever after as the most honorable one. Fitting, in a land of desert, the goddess of moisture is the most honorable one.